Guess you can't do the whole Great Divide route without at least one day in the mud. So I got rained on pretty good there. Rained really hard for a while, a little hail, and then after that it just turned to mud. What's up, guys? Coming to you from inside the tent again. Actually didn't make it in too late tonight. Main reason I'm inside is because the mosquitoes. I actually have to be careful not to get too close to the wall because they'll bite me through the netting if I'm like pressed up against it. One got inside. Got him. Anyway, today was just one of those days that you have to look back on and just laugh about. All sorts of stuff happened today. My water filter I was having problems with. Turns out the O-ring at the bottom of the filter I guess fell out the last time I got water yesterday, which I'm usually pretty good about checking it, but I guess I forgot that time, so it came out. So all the dirty water just leaks around the filter into the clean water, which defeats the whole purpose. So I was getting pretty frustrated with that, and then finally I remembered that I have some MSR water purification tablets I bring for backup. Once I finally got out of the camp, it was about 8:45. Actually rode up on a herd of bighorn sheep, which was pretty cool. They were just all on the road, and they didn't even really run away. They just kind of moved to the side and trotted by me as I rode through them. That was pretty cool. Hadn't seen any bighorn sheep yet. This whole area is really nice. If I wasn't so close to being done and just wanting to finish, I would really enjoy this stretch. I am enjoying it, but it's probably one of the better stretches in the whole route, actually. You're just up and down, awesome road, in the mountains, in the trees, really nice. The only thing to watch out for is the weather. This afternoon I got rained on twice. Once it was sunny and raining, and there were no clouds above me, and the only ones to the sides were really small, so I don't know where that rain was coming from. It was kind of annoying. And then it stopped, got all my rain gear off, and I don't know, an hour later or something, it started pouring down. There was a huge dark kind of mushroom cloud looking thing on the side, and then dark skies everywhere else, and it was definitely the hardest it rained on me. Well, while I was riding. Was it 2 days ago when I got huge front came in, but I was kind of protected by that sign and I was just sitting through it. Got pretty wet, a little bit of hail, not too much. And then after it stopped raining, of course the dirt road is just mud now, so I just got covered in mud. Had to do it at least once, I guess, before I finished the GDR. The camp right before this, about 5 miles back, there were 5 cyclists maybe? 2 groups. They just started. They were going south. Talked to them a little bit. It would have been fun to camp where they were and hang out with them, but I wanted to get another 5 miles in to get to this campsite just to make tomorrow a little easier. So I got here, washed off my legs. They were just covered in mud, which apparently mosquitoes can still bite you through a thick layer of mud on you. Go figure. Looking back, just one of those days. Good news though, my left knee didn't give me any problems today. Guess it was a combination of kind of taking it easy the last 2 days. It really hurt when I stood up out of the saddle to climb, so I've been trying to climb pretty much the whole time just sitting down, which wears out my hamstrings and glutes a little more, but knee was feeling good, so probably a combination of that and like the Advil. As you can see, I decided to splurge and get a hotel for my last night on the Great Divide route. Woo! Last night, last full day. Today was kind of miserable, at least for most of it. Woke up super cold. It rained pretty hard last night, lots of thunder, so my tent was soaking wet. It was just really cold all day. Cold and wet. Light rain slash just kind of riding through a cloud, and just tons of mud. First what, 15 miles or so, 15, 16 miles. Lots of mud. Bike is just covered in mud. Just went slightly off route to a town called Robb. Got some breakfast there. Nora, on a nice day, I probably wouldn't have stopped in, but I just wanted something hot and get inside to try to warm up and dry off a little bit. Finally, I got to the town of Hinton. That stretch, main thing that kept me going on that stretch, I was counting down the kilometer post markers. Started at 49 and just counted them down all the way. The last one I saw though was 3, so I didn't get to see the last 2-3 numbers there, so I was kind of bummed about that, but that's okay, small thing. I decided to splurge on a hotel. It was kind of right at the perfect distance of what I wanted to leave for to do in the morning tomorrow. Kind of pricey, but it's nice, kind of a pre-celebratory finishing the route hotel, I guess. What's up, y'all? Stonewall here, and I'm about to start my last day on the Great Divide route. It's cold, it's kind of wet, but that doesn't matter because I only have 33 more miles to ride on this journey. This last mountain bike trail that gets you on, Overlander, it's a little techy. Got some really steep uphills and then some technical spots, like I just had to walk my bike down these steps here. And you're pretty exposed, which is cool, but yeah, GDR is not gonna let you finish easy, that's for sure. Getting close to the finish now. It's just up ahead. Truck almost took me out right at the end there. Super close to finishing. It's just on the other side of this train track, and of course there's a train, so we gotta wait for it now. The train ended up stopping on the tracks. Just realized there was a tunnel underneath it. Here we go. Here's my parents. Hey! There's a tunnel.
Hey, there's a fake finish line over there.
Oh, nice, yeah. All right, y'all, just finished the Great Divide mountain bike route. I think I did 3,163 miles, 47 days, and I am done. Let's go eat. Alright guys, so I finally finished the GDR, or the Great Divide mountain bike route, and it feels pretty good to be done. Such an awesome trip, super amazing adventure, but it's nice that it's completed. That last day wasn't too bad. It was only 33 miles. Woke up in the morning, pretty cold, like 45 degrees or so. Thankfully the clouds were up higher, so it wasn't really wet, it was just cold. Had probably the first half of it on the highway through the park. Couldn't see the tops of the mountains too well, so didn't have too great of views. Clouds cleared off later in the day, so I got to see them later. Got on a mountain bike trail called the Overlander, which was pretty technical in spots at the beginning. Super exposed, kind of slanted on the side. Definitely walked a couple sections. That steep section with the crazy steps. Right after I got through that, it's a bighorn sheep and its youngling just walked right over that. No problem at all. Showed me how it was done. Later, that trail got a lot easier and faster to ride, and then there was one more mountain bike trail until I finally got into the town of Jasper. And I was coming down that final road, down the final stretch, and a train started crossing. Super anticlimactic. It's within 1 block of the finish, and a train was there, so I was waiting for it to go by, and then the train stopped on the tracks, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I was going down to see if I could just maybe go around the end of it, which it went on forever, and then I realized there was a pedestrian tunnel underneath the train track, so went under that. Finally got to finish. My parents were waiting for me there at the park. They had some congratulations balloons and snacks and stuff. I was happy to see them, have them congratulate me on finishing, and yeah, I was just happy to be done. We got some lunch and then drove around Jasper National Park and then through Banff National Park back to our hotel here in Canmore, and it's a pretty good day. All in all, it was an awesome trip. I'll do a summary video after these, just kind of concluding everything, give some stats and highlights and overall impressions and stuff after I've processed my adventure a little more. But so far, awesome trip. Like I said, glad to be done. Alright, take it easy, guys. Bit of a steep climb here. Having to walk a little bit.